हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज की इस पॉडकास्ट में हमारे पास एक ऐसा स्टूडेंट है मेरा जिसने अमेज़न FBA को 500 पाउंड से शुरू किया और आज हर महीना 20,000 पाउंड वो सेल करते हैं। अमेज़न होलसेल शुरू किया है। आए उनके साथ पॉडकास्ट करते हैं, सिस्टम पे जाते हैं। सिस्टम पे जाने से पहले अगर आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया, सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक का बटन दबाएं। आए जानते हैं कि स्टूडेंट ने जो है अपनी जर्नी कैसी स्टार्ट की। इंटरव्यू जो है इंग्लिश में होगी क्योंकि स्टूडेंट को जो है उर्दू बोलने में जो है मुश्किलात का सामना है। सो आए स्टूडेंट के साथ पॉडकास्ट करते हैं।
वालेकुम साद खान।
Walaikum salam.
How's
How are you
everything,
doing?
sir?
Good to be here, man.
I'd like you to introduce yourself to my viewers.
Yeah, of course. My name's Saad. I'm 24 years old. I'm a biomedical scientist by profession and entrepreneur by the mind, man.
By the mind.
And by the mind, yeah. And yeah.
Where are you from? Where are you from, Saad Khan?
I'm from the UK.
From the UK. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Pakistan, Swat, same as
Nice.
our brother Shahid here.
Yeah, same.
From the same place back home. We just realized, man. We just realized that small world.
When did you start your Amazon journey?
I started in February, mid-February,
2022?
towards the end. Yeah, this year, 2022, yeah.
Why and how did you decide to go to Amazon FBA?
Well, to be honest, my main reason was because of the pandemic and how, it got harder for people to go into stores and buying stuff because of the lockdown and, all these things. So I feel like people mostly, converted into like towards more and more towards the online stuff. And not only that, and I personally, I feel like people are getting lazier day by day, let's be honest.
They do.
Even if it's something small, nobody wants to go down to the shop and get it. They can wait a day, next day delivery, Amazon Prime, They're happy with that. So that was my main reason. And obviously seeing a lot of this stuff online and people doing their thing, that was my main reason, to get into it.
Yeah, to be honest, the system is making us lazy. Like, back when we used to swipe 100%. The card, right now, Apple Pay is right there. Everything is electronic. Everything is robotic. Like everything is on click. Like if you want food, back when we used to go to the taxi. Hey, taxi. But right now you got the Uber. You just hit and they come to you. They pick you up. Everyone is being lazy, but it's fine. What is the most common lesson you learned from the COVID? Like the best lesson ever.
From COVID.
Yeah.
Being alone is the best thing, man. You get work done.
Okay.
Being by yourself, staying away from people.
When did you join my mentorship?
So I would say I did it around January. So what I did was first go through your mentorship in January. I went through it a couple of times. And then I did obviously other you're going through the internet trying to find other stuff and linking everything together. So yeah, I started your mentorship in January, I would say.
When did you launch your first product?
Well, I first started doing retail arbitrage, because it was like a simpler,
it is
quick.
But it's a lot of work though.
Yeah, it is. But I felt
you got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah, I felt like my risk in terms of losing money was smaller in it.
Yeah, in arbitrage and FBM, you don't lose that much. It's order on demand. It's kind of order on demand, though.
That's it. So that was my initial thing, just to get my foot through the door and just get familiar with all the Amazon stuff and see how it goes. So that was my main thing. I did retail arbitrage, which was February time, and I launched just one product. I launched. For Valentine's.
How much was your first investment? Like, how did you start?
£500. Nothing much. I just went for
it's a decent amount. It's a decent amount to do RA though.
Yeah.
So are you doing FBA right now?
Yeah. FBA,
is it a wholesale or a PR?
Yeah. So I realized. So I looked into quite a few. So I looked into retail arbitrage, private label, and wholesale and whatever. So I feel like for me, wholesale's the better model
for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. But
For
then some
everyone.
people don't like that. Some people don't like to,
It's a lot, to be honest. Like I always say,
a lot
it
of
is a traditional business.
yeah.
It is a safe. It is a safest, and it's the quickest way to get rich in Amazon FBA. So just go with the traditional method. Buy
But
from
it's not
wholesale.
easy.
It's
Let's
not
put it that
easy.
way.
Yeah.
A lot of work. You
Like
need to sit down
I
and do a lot of
I
research.
always sound easy. Why? Because I'm a positive person. You know, like let's
Oh yeah,
say
of course.
for me, like let's say if I fail in a business, okay, let's say if I fail in stock market, if I fail in Amazon, or if I fail in real estate, and you come to me, hey Shahid, I'm going to start Amazon FBA, but right now the problem with our people, they won't blame their failure. They will say, hey, Amazon FBA is bullshit. No, don't do that. You know, I lose a lot of money. They won't say, hey, get a right person, do the right strategy. It wasn't for me. I tried. To be honest, I lost a lot of money. Like I had a lot of failure in businesses. I won't mention it, but being a positive person, I always advise people that, you know, if you want to go for a field or if you want to go for a business, make sure hire a right person, get a good guidance, you know, like make sure they hire a mentor, you know, like talk to people, talk to those people who are at that level.
Exactly.
And that
Exactly.
right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
right now, the problem with our education system, the problem, you know, we are facing right now, like everyone is being trying to be a guru. Everyone is, you know, keep remembering thing. They are not at that stage, and you know, they are trying to teach people. But the problem, if you or he, she not at that stage, you won't be at his stage. You will always be,
Yeah,
you
of
know, like
course.
you will always face a lot of problems. But to be honest, it is a hard work, but it is for our own sake, you know, for our own freedom.
Yeah, that's like I said to you before. You know, you create your own luck.
You do.
You know, the harder you work, the luckier you're gonna get eventually.
But to be honest, a lot of loser people say, "Hey, he got lucky."
That's
Jeff
what I'm saying.
Bezos
Yeah.
got lucky. Elon Musk got
Yeah.
lucky. You got lucky. All right.
Yeah,
So how much was your total investment when you started your wholesale business?
Okay, so my wholesale business, my total initial investment, I got one pallet in, which
So
was
it wasn't floor loaded. You started with a pallet.
Yeah.
That's
Just
good.
one pallet. One pallet. Yeah. I'm still not doing huge amounts. I'm doing 1, 2 pallets. You know.
You still gotta go.
Still.
You still, you know, you still gotta go. You know, like you got a long way to go. The
Yeah.
time will
I've only done
come
it for
that
a
you
month.
will. Time
I've only
will
done-
come that you will have your own warehouse, or time will
That's the
come that
plan,
you
yeah.
will sell a truck loaded to Amazon. It's a process, baby steps.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Slow steps. Yeah.
you
that's what
started
it
with
is.
a pallet. How much was the pallet?
So in dollars, I would say around $2,500. That was my initial investment. Yeah.
How much are you making right now from Amazon? How much revenue are you generating right now, weekly?
Okay, so this is my first month doing Amazon wholesale. Yeah. And am I okay to show the figures on the screen?
I would like you. Can you share your laptop screen and go ahead and show me the revenue?
I've got my phone here. I can
Oh,
show
okay.
you.
All right. You can go to the Amazon seller, and I can go ahead and confirm it.
I can show you that. So that's for the last 7 days.
So you did 4,795.
Yeah.
Can you pull down the screen so that way I need to confirm it's not a screenshot?
Oh yeah. Sure,
can you pull down the screen? Oh, thank you. The reason I'm doing this, you know, like we are not cap people, we're real people.
Yeah, no, of course not. You only be cheating yourself. Who else?
Correct.
You're cheating your own pockets.
Like I do see a lot of people saying, "Hey, Shahid is using Inspect Elements." Yeah, okay, whatever. If I'm using Inspect Elements, I'm cheating myself, right? Like
exactly.
I'm putting myself in trouble.
Yeah. Of course.
So,
anyways, I'll just show you that when I started, it was in February, and you can see my values. It's nothing. Wow. You know, I didn't make nothing, but I was just learning. You know, I was just trying to get the hang of things, and then you can probably see there as well. Mainly, I started on the 15th of May was when I started doing sales. And as you can see there, look.
To be honest, it is a really good start. Like a lot of people when they start Amazon FBA, they don't get a result, you know, that quick. Why? Because they don't have the right guidance. They don't have the right material. They don't have the right access. And they
and
quit.
the thing is, people want to get rich quick, man. No, you can't do that, man. You got to first do the whole process, learn it, go through it, understand it, You've got to understand before you put your foot in there, because you want to minimize the risk of you failing.
Correct.
If you do your due diligence beforehand, you minimize your risk of failing. So
that is the key. That is the key. Well, to be honest, a lot of people when they are going for a business, or when they're, I'm not talking about job. I'm not talking about a 9-to-5 person. Like, if a 9-to-5 person come, hey, I love my job. Okay, you love your slavery. All right. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. But when it comes to business, a lot of people, why they fail? They don't know the basic. They don't know the premium.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know what exactly they are doing. They just follow other people's model. You are not at his shoe.
Yeah.
You are not at his stage. Just focus on yourself. Learn it and then earn it. Our people, what they do, they want to earn. They don't want to learn.
Yeah.
So,
that's what it is. They'll go through something. For example, let's just say if I was to do it as a quick learning thing, I would go through your mentorship and I would start straight away trying to sell items, trying to just get rich. But like I said,
it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
I do that.
It is a lot. It is, like, to be honest, like, for me, you live in UK, I live in America, okay? I give you, to be honest, I'm not praising myself that, self-praise is no recommendation. I'm not praising myself that, hey, you are successful because of my mentorship. Hell nah, bro. You did it.
Yeah.
You were there. I don't know, you were there at late night. You were doing the product research. You did your listing. You spoke to your supplier. You did the hard work. I gave you the right direction, but I didn't hold your hand, that I didn't drag you into it, right? You did it. So a lot of people, like, I always go to Amazon Scout and I see the reports. Every day people are signing up for Seller Central to be a seller. They quit. Why? Because they don't know the basic. They don't go through the Amazon policies. They get, they get banned. Why I get banned? Have you go through the policy? What the policy says? A lot of people, they don't want to read. A lot of people, they don't want to read the policy. They don't know about the Amazon section, what the section 3 is saying, what this section is saying, what are the IP violation, what exactly you have to do. Nobody, there's a lot of thing in adapt. There's a lot of thing that you have to dig into, but nobody wants to do it. But everybody is happy to wake up every morning, set up an alarm, do the breakfast in a hurry, clock in, clock out, work for other people's dream, build other people's empire. But to be honest, they are so happy, they are so relaxed. But end of the day, they keep complaining. When they see a rich person, he's evil. Right now, every rich person wants to share their strategy. Why? Because back in, people used to, hide their wealth. Back in, people used to, nobody wants to show off that, I don't want to be in a problem. Right now, every rich person wants to be, get fame, want to share their strategy, want to build a community, want to build connection, want to, they want to people level up. So that way, it just, to be honest, it's a good deed, though. For me, it's a good deed.
Do you know how I see it? I see it as, we should appreciate the fact that somebody's taking their time out to put these things out there, because I'll tell you why, because they've made the mistakes, but we can learn from it.
Correct.
So we don't have to make those mistakes.
Correct.
We can learn from somebody else's mistakes. Why not?
That is the main,
you don't have to go.
Like if you see, if you listen to all those big entrepreneurs and successful people, even though Jack Ma always saying, learn from other people's mistake. Why he's saying why he's saying that? If you see someone's, if you see his mistakes, you will try to avoid it. You will avoid
exactly.
it. The moment you avoid it, you are protecting yourself from a loss. You are saving your time. You don't want to be, a lot of people, they just hurt, okay, man, that wasn't for me. I'm not mean to be, for business is not for me. I'm happy, I need a secure job. I want to live paycheck to paycheck. So so the problem we are facing right now, To be honest, I'm not saying, I'm not blaming anyone, but right now the industry is, like, really mess up. A lot of fake people out there. I know, like,
it goes back to the point again. People are getting lazier day by day. There's a million reasons for people to be lazy. There's not enough reasons for a person to be active and get out there and do something.
But the problem, they always get lazy when it comes to their empire, but they don't.
Yeah.
They're not lazy when they are working for someone else's dream, right?
Yeah.
They get lazy.
Yeah, yeah.
They get lazy when I talk to a person. Hey, you can get rich. They like, how? I am poor.
Yeah.
I don't have investment.
Look.
I'm not lucky.
Yeah.
I'm not lucky.
We do 9 to 5 for 8 hours, right?
We do.
Yeah. So get an office, go there for 8 hours, 9 to 5. Get your laptop. We all have the same resources. We've all got internet.
Everything is remote.
Yeah. You sit there for 8 hours, do that for 3 weeks, come back and tell me if you haven't made something out of yourself. But the thing is, people are not willing to do that. People are not willing to go out there for 9 to 5 and do something for themselves and not get paid for a few weeks. They can't do that because
they can't pay themselves.
Exactly.
They can't, like, to be honest, I always do my payroll for myself. I'm paying myself.
Yeah.
Like, I decide my paycheck. Like, from my company, I take a salary. So I write a check for myself. I don't like to wait for someone that, hey, he's going to issue me a check and I'm going to go ahead and deposit and I'm going to get my grocery. Hell no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I need freedom. To be honest, I need freedom. For me, comfort has zero value. For me, I don't want comfort. I don't want a big house. I don't want a big car. I want nothing. I just want freedom. I don't want to set up my alarm. That pisses me off. I don't want to set up my alarm for nobody. No, I don't want to listen to someone. To be honest, I don't want to listen to someone command. I don't want to be slave. Like, in short, I hate slavery.
Yeah. And not to disregard people that do it, because we've done it. You've probably done it before. I've done it.
Yeah, everybody. It was a fuel for me. I was working back in 2015. I was working in Malaysia for $200 a month. Like, he was paying me 1,000 ringgit that time. 1,000 ringgit or $200 something. I was wasting my time. I was wasting my life. But it was a process. I always appreciate my process. I'm not I'm not disrespecting like others people's job. It is okay. It's okay to fuel your business, but it's not okay to stay forever in that stage.
Yeah. Because now, at least now you know that you are never going back there.
I'm not.
Exactly. Because you've seen it.
Yeah, I'm not, like, to be honest, like, I always, like, it was a nightmare. For me, it was a nightmare. And, like, when you think about that time, when you think about that hardship, being poor, like, to be honest, getting rich is harder and being poor is harder too. But, it's the same situation, like, choose your hardship. It's up to you. You want to be rich, you want to be poor. Like, a lot of people, trust me, this is the main problem with our people. You can buy happiness. With money, you can buy health. With money, you can buy sleep. With the money, you can buy death. Either. Why would I buy death? Why? Why would, like, that's what I'm saying. With money, you can buy health, you can buy food. To be honest, if you don't got a food, you don't got healthy, right? Like, eat healthy food, you will be healthy, isn't it? They say with money, you can buy happiness. I'm so happy. I send money every month to my mom, my dad. That's
happiness.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
That's happiness, man.
I'm
Isn't
so
that
happy.
Happiness taking your mama out
like, my mom is not begging on the street, like, not begging for food. They got house, they got shelter, like, they get warm water in winter, they get cold water in summer, like, they got everything. That's
happiness, isn't it?
That's happiness. Like, like, I got place to live, like, I'm secure. That's the biggest happiness. And the big thing, when when it comes to, you can get wealth to grave. Why would I get, who take money to their grave, bro?
At least I live comfort. I live in comfort
Oh,
over
and
here.
what
then,
about
you know,
what about my kids? You know, what about my wife? What about the generation? You know, like what they gonna
Yeah.
do? I'm not a selfish person. You know, like I can't say, you know, I have to die. I don't have to do anything. That's you know, like these words. You know, like a selfish person. Think about
Or again, lazy person. That's a
yeah.
lazy person mindset. Like,
Think about your wife. Let's say if you die or something happened to you, and if you don't got any asset, and if you don't have anything in reserve, what they gonna do? Begging on street? Stealing stuff? What they gonna do? So the
not even that. Even your kids. Like, I've not come from a rich family. Do you know what I mean?
nobody,
So,
everybody,
yeah,
our
so-
background, we are from, you know, like we all from slums.
Yeah, of course. So why would I not? I'd rather make sure my kids don't have to go through that. You know, my family doesn't have to go through that. That's happiness. What else?
It is.
What else? What will make you happy? That's a question you should ask those people.
It is.
All right, what will make you happy? Happy having no money, would that make you happy? That's not happiness either, though. Having no money is happiness either. So
No,
there's
not at all.
there's a very fine line in between being happy and being unhappy. It's just where you go.
But to be honest, like people are making a lot of excuses.
Yeah.
Right now, you know, like you will see a lot of motivational speaker, you know, out there. You know, they are not successful. You know, like they tell you, you know, like how to be successful. He's not. To be honest, he got nothing in life, and he's telling you how to be successful, right? And there's a lot of people out there, you know, like a lot of, you know, like they're trying to be religious, you know, like they tell you life is short, you know, like don't worry about this world. This world is, you know, it's like temporary thing.
Temporary world.
Yeah, this and that, bro. This world isn't temporary. We are here for a reason. Yeah, we are here
That's
for
what you
a
make of it.
reason. You know, like we are humans. You know, like we are the only species on this earth that we pay, and you know, like we deserve everything. We can't, you know, we're not birds to fly, you know, like, and to, you know, just live in
exactly.
trees and all that. We want shelter, we want food, we want clothes, we need cell phones, we need technology, we need a better health, we need a better insurance, we need a better education. You know, like we need everything. But when it comes to need, everything need money.
Exactly.
You gotta pay
that's
for
what
it.
the bottom line. Money makes the world go
You
round.
gotta
man.
you gotta
Money
pay
makes
for
the
it. Like
world-
if somebody say money is not everything, how much you got in your bank, bro? Like,
Yeah. Listen, these days you gotta pay to use the toilet, man, outside.
I'm serious. Like I have
gotta-
seen,
you
like
gotta- you gotta
if you
pay.
take a bus from Swat to Karachi and they stop, you gotta pay for, you know, just to, you know, the pass.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
have to pay for everything these
Everything.
days, man. So why not make sure you're secure and you're happy and your pockets